How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. As you see from the title, this is my updated DDD deck. So let's get to it. So we're using 3 Lamia, the tuner. She's really good. She gets your combos going. I'm not really going to explain the whole deck because this is part 2. And part 1 I did all the explanation needed. So, and the list will be down in the description. So we have 3 Luminas. Then we're dealing with 3 Swirl Slime, 3 Necro Slime, 3 Kepler, 3. Only one of him. 3. And that's it for the DDDs. Then we're dealing with 2 Maxx Cs. New to the lineup is Crow, because Crow hits a lot of things in this format. We're doing 2 Crows. And that's all the monsters. For spells, we're using, for the draw power, 2 Pot of Desires. Pot of Desires is helps unbreak your hands as well as speed things up. So I'm only using 2 because you do go to your deck really fast, and you don't want to draw into the 3rd one and it be a dead card because you don't have enough cards left in your deck to use it. So I think 2 is enough. And I rock with 3 Allure of Darkness. 3 contracts to help you search for all the missing common pieces you need in your hand. 2 contract with the Swap King. 1 is usually good, but I use 2 because it helps fusion summon anywhere, as well as you're running Pot of Desires, so chances are you might banish one of them, so you want to at least have a copy left to use. 1 for 1. And now to traps, we're using 2 dimensions. I know some people like 3, but it doesn't affect every deck. So you don't want 3 copies that's completely dead in your on your field. So I think 2 is good, and the fact that you have so much draw power, you're gonna draw into it fast. So you don't need to run 3 because you're gonna get to it. Same goes for Strike, just 2 strikes. And 1 Emptiness and the last contract. And that completes the deck. Then we move on to the extra deck. So 1 Crystal Wing. You only need 1. He's so good. Sometimes I want to run 2, but chances of making 2, yeah, it's not good. Then 1 PSY-Framelord Omega. 1 is all you need. It's really good with this deck because he helps bring back your banished cards, as well as mess up your opponent's plays. Only 1 Curse King. You don't need 2. The fact that his effect is once per turn and only once per turn. So if you have 2 in the field, you want to use 1 of their effects. The other one will just be a 28 beater. So it's useless to have 2 of the same one on the field. And you can special summon from, like, once, no matter how he's destroyed or whatever, you can always bring him back with a different card effect, because there's a lot of ways to bring back these back to the field. Just 1. 1 comes in handy. 1 for a combo, and 1 for the combo. So that's all the synchros. And then for the fusions, I use 2 of each. So 2 Flame Kings, 2 of her, him, her, shim, and 2 Beowulfs. And the last of it is these 2 here. Alright, so as you can hear from my voice, I'm not as happy as I was last time I did this profile. Like, even though I have this deck completely completed with everything you can possibly need for this deck to help you win and get your combos off. But so we're going to talk about the new format that we're going to be going into in a few months, the links format. So with the links format, you have to, so the monster will have like a number on it, and it cannot never change to its battle position. It's going to be a different place on the mat for the monster to go into when you summon it. So you have to summon the links monster first, then you can make other extra deck monsters on the field. You can't spam the field with extra deck monsters in the new format. You have to have a links monster first, then you can bring out other extra deck monsters. Now, this deck spams the field with extra deck monsters. It doesn't spam it with it regular monster as it is. It'll be really, like I did test hands and everything. It's really hard to make the links the link monster and then try to bring other monsters to the field. So yeah, I'm gonna play this deck for a little while, and then I'm gonna scrap it and focus on the deck that's on the mat, Cosmo. So I'm gonna next deck profile you see will be my new rebuild for 2017 Cosmo artifact deck. But for those of you who is not giving out hope on DDDs and you're gonna run with it until the wheels fall off, props to you. And this build I find is the best build for it at this current moment. So you can test it out for yourself, and I hope it works for you. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you for clicking my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.